Thank you. It's so nice to see so many people here. Welcome to Laughter Keeps You Healthy. I know some of you already. I've met some people during the day, and it's just wonderful. And I want you to really enjoy the workshop today. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we feel balanced and well. I call this my wellness exercise, and depending on how many people are here, I've brought 30 handouts. If there are more than 30 people here, I'm very happy to send people by email the handout later. This wellness exercise is contained within the handout, and the reason we're doing it right at the start is because it helps you to be centered and balanced. And that's very important before you laugh. So, we're going to do it. This is a good idea if you stand up. You can do it sitting down, but you get more benefit from it standing up. Now, there are two parts to this exercise. The first part is called the 3 thumps, and the second part is connecting heaven and earth. So, the first thump is if you put your hands just below your collarbones, you'll find a couple of dips. And you can thump or rub quite hard. I like to thump. This works on your energy, it works on the kidney acupressure points. It's very good for your right brain, left brain coordination. It helps if you have backache, it helps if you want more energy. Perfectly safe, you can't do it too much, you can rub hard, and it makes you feel good. So that's the first thump. The second thump, you take your elbows out to the side, be careful of, there's so many people here, and where your hands meet your ribs, you rub there. And if it's sore, you need to do it more. Any of these points, if they are sore, it means that you are lacking that part of energy. This all works on the energy meridians. Maybe you know about them already. And this is great for relieving anxiety. It gives you more energy. It helps your digestion. It works on the spleen. And then, behind your chest bone, here in the middle, is your thymus gland. And so this is the third thump. Behind your chest bone, your thymus gland helps to strengthen your immune system. So this is why the chimpanzees do this. Yeah? You are strengthening your immune system when you do this. So those are the 3 thumps. Kidneys here, spleen, and then the immune system, the thymus gland. And then we put one hand up to heaven, one hand down to earth. You breathe in through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth 3 times. And then you do the other side. Now, when you do this exercise, when you're traveling, it really helps you with things like jet lag. I do this exercise every day. I just make it part of my routine before I do my 10 minutes of yoga sun salutations in the morning. I'm not expecting everybody to do that now, but it's great to do. Or you can do it just before you get into the shower. Just make it part of your routine. It really just takes a moment. So, are you ready to laugh? Do you want to laugh? Great. Now, The important thing to know about laughing, don't sit down. You can sit down, but we're going to be getting up in a moment. The important thing to know about laughing is that we are laughing with, not at. So we're going to be laughing with people, and we're going to do a little bit of an introduction. And I asked my new friend, Mario, earlier on today, if she would help me to demonstrate the first exercise. So, what we're going to do is we're going to say our names to each other, and one person starts. You say, "Hello, my name is Margaret, and one thing I love about my life is my joy and passion in my work." And then you say back to me your name. No. You say back to me, your name is Margaret.
Your name is Margaret.
And what you love about your life.
About my life.
No. What you repeat what I just said. Sorry, I didn't make it very clear.
I don't remember exactly what I love about my life
So, is my joy and passion.
Joy and passion in what you
Yes.
do.
And then you say to me,
Hi, my name is Mario, and what I love about my life is that I'm exploring new things all the time.
"Hello, your name is Mario and you love exploring new things. And I want you to, in the next couple of minutes, go and see as many people as possible. Tell them that, get it reflected back to you. Then you can hear what people love about their lives. And if it makes you laugh, that's great. So, 2 minutes. As many people as possible." Hello. Excellent. Your name is Aud and you love your fresh challenges every day. Great. My name is Margaret, and what I love about my life is my wonderful life partner. Thank you. Great. See more people. Hi. And your name is?
My name is Anna, and what I like about my life now is that I have a lot of freedom.
You have a lot. Your name is Anna, and what you love about your life is you have a lot of freedom. That's fantastic. My name is Margaret, and I love to stretch my body. Stretch my body. Yes.
Do you say the same things?
You can say whatever you like. That's the great thing about it. Be free. Hi, your name is? Leaf. And what do you love about your life? That's fantastic. So your name is Leaf and you love everything about your life and it's just crazy. Wow. My name is Margaret and I love to wear a smile on my t-shirt. Of course. Thank you. Hi, Lena. Wow, how lovely. lovely. Your name is Lena and you love lots of things about your life and you're a singer and you have 3 wonderful daughters. How wonderful. That's great. My name is Margaret and I love to share my joy with as many people as possible. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, great, thank you. Come back to your places. Or if you want to, you can go to sit somewhere else. Okay. Okay. Wow, that's very loud. So who can remember their own name? And can they remember what they love about their life? Who can remember somebody else's name and what they love about their life? Would somebody like to say? We'll have 3 or 4, maybe. Who would like to start?
So Paul likes to travel and meet new people.
How nice. Great. Excellent. And somebody else?
Olga loves her son and play tennis.
Wow, that's fantastic. Great. One more. Great. Wonderful. That's fantastic. So, I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and how I came to teach laughter. There was a time in my life when I didn't want to laugh much at all. You know, I didn't used to teach yoga and do the various therapies. I used to be a human resources manager back in England, and I had a great job with a big company, well paid, and I thought, you know, I've arrived, this is it. I was going for a promotion, and then suddenly I had a car accident. Whiplash injury. Do you know whiplash injury? Schleudertrauma, they call it auf Deutsch. And suddenly, my life was put on hold. Crash, bang, wallop. And I didn't know how to cope with it. I was so ingrained in the work ethic that after just a short while, nowhere near long enough off work, I went back to work. Part-time initially, and anyway, my thoughts at that time, this is how I became so influenced by Louise Hay. My thoughts at that time were, my life is ruined. I wasn't going to get this promotion. I was in terrible physical pain. My life was ruined. And of course, as I was saying my life is ruined, so my life continued to be ruined. And so the pain continued. And, you know, eventually, much later than originally planned, I did get the promotion. But by that time, I'd started to really question what it was all about. And for me, it was a wake-up call. Now, I'm not suggesting that everybody needs to have a car accident or anything like that. Everybody needs to somehow wake up to, this is your life now, here, and enjoy it as much as possible. So it took a while. First of all, I had to sort myself out in terms of my health, and I had some physiotherapy for a short while, and then my physiotherapist went off to Australia. I don't know whether it was something I said, but hopefully not. And So then I thought, how can I relax a little bit more? I was constantly on tenterhooks, and I attended some relaxation classes in this wonderful centre where the manager said to me, "You're all lopsided, go and sort yourself out." I'm not quite sure whether I was like this or like this. Anyway, she recommended amatsu or shiatsu, and I went to talk to them. To cut a long story short, I decided that I would work with the amatsu therapist who helped not just my neck, but also my hips, putting them back into alignment. And then I thought to myself, what is this amazing therapy that has helped me? I want to know more. I had no intention of changing from my human resources job, but then it happened. With the insurance money that I got from my car accident, I started to set up my own business. I thought, I'll try it for 6 months, or maybe another 6 months. And now 15 years later, I'm really enjoying being a therapist, teaching yoga, because my clients were asking me for exercises to do, and I thought, well, I don't know what to say to them, how they breathe or how they stretch, so I wanted to do something proper. So I did 4 years of yoga training, and part of my amatsu training was discovering craniosacral therapy. If you haven't experienced craniosacral therapy, I would really recommend it to you. It is a most powerful, very gentle therapy, and for me it's a great adventure each time. So I had to change from my life is ruined to my life gets better all the time. I started to say it before I even believed it. I thought to myself, now what do I want in my life? I want to be strong and flexible, and now I really am fitter, stronger, and more flexible than ever before in my life. And I recommend that you think positively. You've probably heard this from other speakers already. When you think positively, and laughter is all part of that, then magical things happen. Magical things like being invited to come and talk to you and share my love of laughter with you. So, the first exercise that we're going to do with laughter is we're not going to laugh, we're going to smile. So laughter comes later. We have to do these things in steps. So I want you to think about smiling. Smile a genuine, good-natured smile. And I want you to hold that smile. You can do it now. I want you to hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Yes! Great! Now, we're going to do that again. And here's the challenge, to hold it for a little bit longer. I'll tell you the reason that it's good to smile. When you lift the corners of your mouth with a smile, you release endorphins, which are chemicals in your brain that make you happy. So let's try it for a little bit longer. I will count the seconds. Smile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep smiling. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You've done it. Well done. That's fantastic. Now, I recommend that you start your day with a smile. First thing in the morning, that sets you up for the whole day. So smile first thing in the morning, smile last thing at night, and smile frequently during the day, and you'll be amazed at how many smiles you get back. So I've tried all these exercises, I must tell you, and the smiling one really works. So that's one other thing to do. So laughter. Now we haven't done much laughter yet. So let's try. Let me tell you about the history of laughter, and then we will start a little bit of laughter, because it's very important to do this. The laughter movement started back in 1995. A medical doctor called Dr. Madan Kataria decided that he wanted to help people get healthy. So he went to a park in Mumbai, India, and he was laughing and giggling with just 5 people. And they were having a good time, they were really enjoying their time. So he said, well, let's do it again. So a few days later, he came back, and lots more people came along. And it jumped from 5 people to 50 people to 500 people, and now there are laughter clubs all over the world. And maybe you've already been to Stuart Goodman. He is a laughter yoga guru here in Switzerland, and there are many laughter places. So the thing with laughter, just as with smiling, it works just by doing it. When you laugh, it releases tension in your body, boosts your immune system, all sorts of good things. And you can fake it till you make it. So let's start with a little giggle. Who likes giggling? You can giggle, come on, let's do it, yes! Okay, that's enough of me talking. Let's get you standing up. I want you to go and see as many people as you can, and I want you to share either a laugh or a giggle, whichever you think is appropriate. No talking, only giggling and laughing. Okay, as many people as possible in the next 2 minutes. Let's come back. So just take a moment just to check inside yourself. If you want to, you can close your eyes, but you don't have to. Just see how you feel. How do you feel now compared to when you came into the room? Do you feel more energized, maybe more relaxed? Just notice. The thing always is to be aware of what's happening inside you. So, now, I recommend that if you are in a meeting that's boring, or if you're waiting for the dentist, somebody was telling a story about a dentist, the fear of going to the dentist, something that you're not comfortable with. Now, if you want to, you can laugh out loud, but if you're doing this in the middle of a meeting, some people may think it's rude. But the great thing is you can always giggle inside. And just like the smile, it has a good effect. So maybe that's something to practice when you get home. The other thing that you can do, and as I say, I try out all of these exercises myself before I teach them to other people, after I've learnt them from the gurus. So the next one, if you were in Daniela's, you will have done this already, but I don't see a problem with that. It's always good to go through it again. When you cross your midline, we'll do this in a moment, you balance your energies, just like we were doing with this exercise here with the kidney points. This is another way of balancing the energies. And I must tell you that I was in a situation, I have a wonderful husband and we get on really, really well. But occasionally, as happens in all loving partnerships, you get a little bit agitated. We were on holiday and we were both getting very edgy. We were both starting to raise our voice. And I said to him, "Excuse me just a moment." I went to the toilet because I wasn't going to do this in front of him. I went and I crossed my hands like this, and I breathed. And then I went the other way. Then I went back to the table, and the whole situation had changed. What it does is when you cross your midline, if you want to try it, you have one hand on the top, you have your palms together, you're crossed like this, yeah? You'll get a handout which explains how this works. Then you bring your hands together, and then you breathe. Yeah? And then you notice which hand is on the top, and then you change to the other one. You bring it through, and you breathe. And what that does is that it balances your left brain and right brain. All the anxious, agitated feelings are just calmed down, and then you can either speak clearly and be assertive and make your point if that's what's required, or you can just be calm and say, "Oh yes, you're right, it's fine, whatever." And whatever it is, you feel so much better. So I really recommend that to you, and hope that that works for you. Now, there are 4 steps of laughter, and we have done a little bit already with the smiling. We're going to be doing some clapping. Now, I don't know about you, but normally when I clap like this, with my hand halfway down. For the purposes of this clapping, you have both hands together. Yes, yes, good. And you say, very good, yeah, yeah, very good, yeah, yeah, very good, yeah, yeah, very good, yeah, yeah, good, very good, yeah, yeah, one more time, very good, yeah, yeah, great, excellent. So then we're going to do a little bit of chanting. Now, some people think chanting is a bit woo-woo, and maybe it's not for everybody. But you know, a lot of chanting is based on sounds that are available in every language. So we're going to work with the sound om. The sound om consists of 3 sounds that you put together. The first bit is ah, then o, and then n. So you put it all together. Om. Om. One more. Good. That's the first step of laughter. The second step is breathing and stretching. So again, standing up, we're going to breathe in and smile as we stretch up. Breathing out and laughing as we come down. One more time. Great, that's wonderful. So, now you can do this either standing up or sitting. The next exercise is the third step of laughter, which is childlike playfulness, and we're going to roar like lions. So, you need a bit of space because I want you to use your arms as well, and you're going to scrunch up your face, your hands go in fists, and the lion is coming, and you roar. And the lion is coming. And one more time. Great. Excellent. So then, the fourth step is to laugh over a sustained period of time. Now, when I've been preparing for this workshop, it's been the most fabulous thing I've ever done. You know, sometimes when you're preparing for a workshop, you're having to do all this research and everything. What I've been doing in the last couple of months is I've been laughing. It's been great. And I really recommend it to you. You know, when you're sitting in the train, maybe you're surrounded by people. So that's when you laugh silently. That's when you laugh inside. But when you're in a car, maybe on your own, maybe with other people, then, you know, you come up to a red traffic like, ha 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 ha. Then you go to the next traffic light and it's green, yes! And then you carry on and you're laughing all the way to your destination. And you arrive at your destination and people say, but you're so full of energy, what's happened? And you're thinking to yourself, I have this little secret. I love to laugh. And the great thing is it's infectious. So when you laugh with other people, that's when it really comes and makes it really special. So we're coming to the end, I think, shortly, but there are a couple of things that I want to say to you. And actually, no, we'll do the next exercise, which is, now this is very scary for some people, but believe me, we are all friends here. So if I ask you to hold hands with the person next to you, please don't. Now we're going to all do this, and we're going to come up like this, and we're going to go like this, and we're going to breathe in and breathe out like a flower opening. So this is going to be fun to do in such a big group. Just be careful, don't fall over each other. So breathing in, coming forward. Breathing out. Breathing in. You can breathe in and laugh as well. Twice more. What? One last time, really make it count. So, what I want you to do is to know that laughter helps you to connect with your inner wisdom. I'm going to give you some handouts which go through the main topics that we've been talking about, goes through the exercises that we've been doing, and tells you the 4 steps of laughter. I brought 30. If there are more people here, please do write your name on the list and I'll send them to you by email. So today, I want you to think about laughing lots. If you want to, keep your energies high, keep yourself healthy, then I recommend the wellness exercise that we did at the beginning. I also recommend that you smile. Up to 15 seconds, longer if it really takes your fancy. And think about doing the 4 steps of laughter whenever you can, as often as you can. So, I want you to enjoy your day, I want you to enjoy your life, enjoy laughing lots, and thank you so much for coming to my laughter workshop.